What's up, guys? Big Boy here, bringing you a gameplay submitted by Ayo Sai. This guy's an awesome dude. I've had the pleasure of playing matchmaking with him yesterday. He's funny. He's pretty cool. He's also very good. So if you need somebody to run matchmaking with and tear faces off, this is the guy you want to talk to. Moving on to the gameplay. I want to talk about the gun that this man is holding. The DMR. As well as the needle rifle, but we'll get to that later. Now this gun, as you can see, it's a kind of a hit or miss. Like, you'll see some situations in this game where it doesn't register quite as well as that. And I think the reason behind it is this gun starts to fail a little bit from anywhere from mid to long range, and it's at its best close range. Reason why I say that is because when you shoot the DMR close range, you sort of notice that more of your shots register, but then you start to get from medium to long range, and that guy just got raped. But yeah, like when you start getting from maybe like mid to long range, medium to long range, it starts to sort of, starts to sort of not register as well. Like, sometimes it's on point, sometimes it's a little bit less consistent. But for the most part, it's a great gun for like this situation right there that he was just in. Even though he got naded, DMR is a gun that you want to have when you're pushing someone's base. And the reason behind that is pretty much because it's a gun that when you get into close range battles, it's going to kill people the quickest. If he had a needle rifle in that situation, he probably wouldn't have even gotten the guy no shields. And I'm not saying that because I think Sai is a bad player. As I've already stated, he's very good. But it's because even though the gun shoots a bit faster, it's less powerful than the DMR, and it takes more shots to kill somebody. So when you're using that gun, you're putting yourself at risk to get yourself into situations where you literally have no chance to kill somebody. But that shouldn't discourage you from using the needle rifle, because now I'm going to move on to that gun. I just told you the DMR is like, it's good for the, it's pretty much what I'm saying is DMR is good for the main slayer. This is the guy who's going to be up in their shit for the whole game, and he's going to be making sure that the objective player, considering you are playing objective, can do his job. So if you know your slayer's doing his job right when people are constantly dead and the flag is in motion, that's how you know your main slayer is succeeding. And not to knock your support players, because they're feeding they're literally feeding your main slayer. So that's how you know your team is working correctly. But anyway, now I'm going to move on to the needle rifle, just like I said I was going to do before. The needle rifle now, I have nothing but good things to say about this gun. Only bad thing that I could maybe say about it is that it's really annoying to get shot by it. I don't know if you've ever been getting like spammed at by the needle rifle, but as long as that reticle is red, those shots are hitting you, and that is annoying as fuck. Because that thing will just not stop destroying your life when it's hitting you. But now let's move on to the good things that I want to say about it. That gun is 100% accurate. Like I said, as long as the reticle is red and on somebody, you're not going to be missing shots with that gun, especially if you're not spamming. And that gun, I think, is the key to victory. Oh shit. There it is. It's sometimes, and there's another one. I feel as though the needle rifle is your key to victory, and I think that instead of everyone in your team using the DMR, I think a good strat to run would actually be to have 2 people with a DMR and 2 people with a needle rifle. Now you're 2 with the DMR, and then he gets a sniper spree. Nice shit. And then he's not afraid to put in the objective because he's not a selfish asshole. Anyway, the DMR should be in the hands of your main slayer and your objective player. Reason being because they're going to be the two that are going to be in the opposite team's base most of the time. That's why I think those two people should be holding the DMR, because they're going to have the most close range situations. Now, the reason being that the support players should have a needle rifle. My reasoning behind that is because they're the guys that's going to kind of, I'm not saying that they're never going to get into close range situations, but they're going to be mostly in the situations where it fucking raped. Oh, man. This guy needs to, it should be illegal for him to hold a fucking sniper. Anyway, your two support players are going to be the ones that are going to be kind of mid to long range most of the game, because what they're trying to do is, like I said earlier, feed your main slayer. So with those guys kind of set up up top, usually on the map, and sort of farther away from everybody, they're going to need a gun like the needle rifle that's extremely accurate, because as long as they can keep those people weak to the point where they don't want to try and he gets a blame with the last shot. As long as you're keeping those people weak to the point where they don't want to push up, or they can't push up, more so than they don't want to, then that's a good thing, because then it's going to force them to make bad decisions. If they're weak from someone who's sharpshooting them, then that puts your team in a position where it's going to make the other team make a bad decision and rush prematurely. And that's pretty much what you want them to do, because then not only does that let you kill them and get kills and add to your stats, but that also helps you put them down so you can run more flags. So I think that a good setup is kind of something akin to what they're doing right now. They got everybody's up top. They got two people at top middle, and they got their objective guy getting ready to put in the flag. Now, if they had the support players who were up top had needle rifles, then we would have something. I think that would be a perfect setup, because they would be constantly putting shots on people and making sure that everyone's dead and that they're getting these flags in on time. That's honestly what I believe. I honestly believe that if you have two people with DMRs, two people with needle rifles, you got yourself a fucking setup for absolute anal destruction of the other team, if I can say that. And see, right there, I mean, I haven't really been talking too much about what he's been doing, because I'm wanting to say, say a few things about these guns. I like the route that he took to stop that flag, because nobody knew where he was going to come from, and that is why they were able to stop that flag cap. Now that guy, I don't know what he was thinking there. Kind of went through the lift and like, yeah, that guy's not gonna be top gold, you know, because the sniper didn't just spawn or anything. Well, anyway. So now he's helping his teammates shoot. He ends up cleaning up that kill there. It's good stuff. But another thing that I see, like, his teammates down low, but he looks like he's making his way up top, as well as his other teammates are making their way up top. And essentially that means that they're going to be able to set up, clean up everybody who's weak on the other team, and run in another flag. And that's exactly what they're doing right now. They're trying to get the kills. They have two people top gold, and it looks like one guy is going to make his way top middle, and they got one guy in their window that's kind of watching the rushers. And then he blames that guy, making it a little bit easier for the dude at his window to start cleaning people up. Now they got their flag runner. You got your main slayer up top. Flag taken. And now you're just pretty much waiting for him to watch the flag carrier go put the flag in. But anyway, this game's about over, guys. That was Ayo Sai, CTF Zealot, MLG. If you want to see more gameplay with my commentary on it, just leave a comment, rate, subscribe, leave some feedback. I need some feedback. And hope you enjoyed the gameplay. And hopefully you'll come back and see other videos, as well as submit your clips and gameplay so that I can do commentary over them. Alright, thanks for watching.